Hello, this is Transformers fan G138, and here's my video review of Transformers Prime First Edition New York Comic-Con exclusive Arcee. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, it should not take me like 18-20 seconds to say that, but it is. It's a lengthy name. This is the First Edition mold, which is my favorite. It's not the most screen accurate. Surprisingly enough, the RID Arcee is actually more screen accurate than this. However, I like this one better. That's not fully together there. Well, there we go. So, I like this one better for a few reasons. And I'll get into that in robot mode. But as for this mode, it rolls nicely. It's got, these blades can actually come off on both sides. It's nice that she actually came with both blades instead of just one, like the Prime did. The RID did. So, we got a little kickstand here. It sits low, but it still looks pretty nice. She does have an Autobot logo, which is something that the RID version is missing. So I do not have a lot of complaints in this. This is painted here, on both sides. It's just an overall really nice looking bike. And I'd really like the blue version, the regular First Edition version, but I can just not find it. I managed to pick this up on HasbroToyShop.com. I think they actually still have some left. Don't quote me on that, but especially just before you go and look that up, you might want to just look at the date, because depending on when I shot this. So, yeah, I'll get her in robot mode, and I'll show you how awesome she is. So here she is in robot mode. And by far, she is my favorite Arcee that I have ever seen, and simply the best fembot I have. Just truly awesome. I really like her leg designs, which are actually almost identical to the leg designs on the Prime figure, the RID figure. The only difference is the RID figure has... yeah, they're scaled down a little bit. Like, the posts are still there, and I think they are almost the same distance apart, which they are, so you can actually place the weapons from First Edition Arcee on the new Arcee. But, as far as it goes, it's pretty awesome. I like the paint apps on this particular version. And the best feature of this version, wow, there I go again, New York Comic-Con exclusive 2-pack of, it also comes with a Bumblebee painted as a taxi, pink Arcee. Yes, she is pink. Finally, I have a pink Arcee that's actually produced by Hasbro. Yeah, I'm really happy to actually have this figure in my collection. I'm really glad that I found it on toyshop.com there. So, her weapons can actually clip onto her legs here. This one goes here. And I actually prefer her look a little with these off rather than on, but I generally keep them on just because they are easier to keep track of. I mean, they don't look bad, but you can definitely notice them there. I actually prefer her without them on. But her weapons clip on underneath her arms here. I really wish her blades extended further out in front of her arms. Instead, they extend a lot more back. There. And I think the Prime Arcee has a bit better scale on hers. Like, it's definitely smaller, but I guess it's like it's almost the exact same design. So, yeah, get her out of there. So, I really like the color scheme. She does have an Autobot logo. The one thing that makes this non-show accurate over the other one is her overall appearance, minus the kibble, but her chest area is way more accurate on the RID version than the First Edition. And I personally like the First Edition a lot better. I mean, it's just, I like it. I don't know why I like this one better. A lot of people like the Prime RID version better, just because it's more screen accurate as far as the way her appearance is. And I prefer this one a lot better. Just I can't really tell you why, other than she's, in my opinion, better overall. I do, however, also like the Prime Bumblebee better. So but there's more reasons for that, and when I review the Bumblebees, I'll explain that. But yeah, she does have light piping up here. So as far as the articulation goes, she doesn't have foot movement, but her feet are thin enough that you can get her in some pretty awesome poses with just the legs she has. You know, the feet movement she does. And she does have really thin legs, but they're wide, so you also have some other options in, as far as depth. Like, she won't fall over nearly as bad as some of the other Transformers. Then she has a knee hinge here, which actually has a really nice motion to it, all the way up. And then she's got a ball and socket joint hip. She actually has a little bit of a swivel, but it's at an angle, so it's a little weird. So there is that you can use, if you want to put her a blade here and have her like in some cool pose. I guess that'd work. Her arm moves on a ball and socket joint. She's got a double hinged elbow, which in my opinion is better than the ball and socket joint that's on the Prime. And she has a hinged hand. Now, the only downside to this is it's not a ball and socket joint and can't rotate, and she can't actually hold anything in her hand either. But out of the deal, you can get her in some pretty interesting poses, like hand on hip pose. So there's that going for it. These things kind of get in the way a little bit with the handlebars back here, but they can move too, so it's not too bad. Her head is also on a ball and socket joint, and that's nice. There's also a little bit of neck hinge there, so you have that too to play around with. And yes, these move too due to transformation. So for all of you who are wondering about that, yes, they do move. So yeah, wonder what Sora Cloud would think about that. I don't know, maybe I should ask him sometime. Maybe we'll do an update, but yeah. That concludes my video review of Transformers Prime First Edition New York Comic Con Pink Arcee. Thanks for watching.